Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, I am so excited about this one, but we are going to be recreating Jaclyn Hill's current everyday makeup routine. I have every single makeup product that she used in her video, minus the newest collection because I have to wait for that to come out so I can buy it. But if you guys want to see if I can recreate this look, or my thoughts are on this look, well then definitely keep watching. Okay, so it has been so long since the queen of all tutorials released a makeup video. Jaclyn Hill has done makeup tutorials for so many years. I have loved every single one of them, have gotten so many makeup tips because of her. And so to see her finally sit down and do a makeup tutorial, I was like, say less, because I love her makeup tutorials. She knows how to teach so well, and oh my god, it'd be a dream if Jaclyn did my makeup, because I guarantee if she did my makeup, I would just never want to do my own makeup again because I can never compare to her skills. But I was so excited because she created such a beautiful look, and I literally have all the products that she talked about in her video, minus like a couple, because one, I don't have her newest collection because that doesn't launch until next week, and yes, I'm gonna buy it. You guys already know that. And I also don't have like the foundation because she does use a little bit of different foundation than myself. But it has been a long time since I followed one of her tutorials, and it's gonna really kind of like put my own skills to the test, especially because she does her makeup backwards from how I do it. I do my brows first, like usually always off camera, then I do my eyes followed by everything else, and she does like pretty much her entire face routine followed by her eyes and her brows. So this is gonna throw me off, but I'm excited to try to challenge myself to see how well I can do it. So I'm gonna stop rambling and we're gonna dive right on in. Okay, so Jaclyn does not use her primer. She's been using the aloe vera like rubby shit all over her face. I gotta like make that. I know that she did a TikTok where she showed how to make up. I know she did TikTok where she showed how she made it, so I'm gonna have to recreate that. But I am gonna use primer because I am super oily. So I'm actually gonna go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and then I'm gonna go on top of that with the NYX Marshmallow Primer. This really does help to grip onto my face and to really help control the oil. This really helps to smooth it out because I do also have extremely large pores. So I'm gonna quickly just go in with this, and then we're gonna kind of follow the rest of her steps. It's just so weird for me to go in with this first and like not have my eyes done. I always have my eyes done because I mess up my eye looks a lot, and a lot of times I have to take them off and redo it, and you guys have seen me do that numerous times. And if I have my foundation done, oh my god, it's gonna be such a big mess. But you know, she created such an easy eye look, one that I would just really love to recreate. I did something very similar the other day, actually using her Dear Mom palette, so it's kind of funny that's what she used in today's video. But I'm gonna see if I can like recreate her skills. I obviously don't have the beautiful background that she has, although I really do love my background. And I don't have my nails done because, well, it gets pricey keeping up with your nails, and it was just such a tedious task. I hated doing it. So that's why my nails are not done. And I am going to jump in parts of her video. I'm not going to show you guys her entire video. If you guys want to watch her entire video where she shows the reveal of her newest collection, I'll make sure I link it down below. But I'm also going to fast forward parts that don't necessarily pertain to the physical makeup look. So just beware.
I moisturize.
Okay, so she's putting her lip treatment all over her lips. So I'll do the same thing.
And that's it. And then now I'm just going to moisturize my lips. This is my hydrating lip treatment.
I love this lip treatment so much.
I'm gonna go in with my under eye primer. These are the two things that I absolutely have to do. And the reason why I moisturize my lips is because as I am working on my face,
so how does she do her under eye primer? Okay, she just kind of dabs it in.
Completely ready for the lipstick that I go in with at the very end, and my lips will be nice and hydrated so that my lip lasts all day. So
okay, and then she blends it out with her fingers.
Real life. I'm gonna go in.
Okay, so she takes this and then she dabs out her finger. You know what's so funny is I have not really used this product that much. I don't know why. I think it's just because I have it sitting in my drawer, because I have a whole drawer. I have one of the Vanity Fair desk, and I have a whole section dedicated to just Jaclyn Cosmetics, and that's where the product actually sits. So I just haven't really had a chance to really like play around with it that much. And it's also because one of those things I just don't like really ever think about, like to prime my under eye. But she says this is what kind of helps her concealer, because I definitely have had issues with her concealer, and in her video she talks about how this should help it from drying down so quickly. So we shall see. All right, Jaclyn, what do you use next?
And with the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I'm also gonna mix it with this one. This is their Natural Radiant Longwear. The reason I'm mixing it is because this is a little too dark for me and I just need a lighter color. But otherwise, I would just use this because it's my favorite. It is more of a sheer coverage foundation.
Okay, so she's going in with the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Now, this is my absolute favorite foundation. I literally am about to open my second bottle. And if you guys know me, you guys know that I do makeup content full-time as my job. So I have a lot of foundations that I try out all the time. And this is still my ride or die. I fucking love this foundation so much. Even though I get so oily, and I'm so oily, there's something about this that is just so beautiful, so radiant, so long-lasting. I cannot get enough of it. However, because I am really oily, I do like to mix it up, and I actually mixed it up with my NARS Soft Matte Foundation. They're both going to be in the same shades. This is the shade Light 5 Fiji. Both are amazing. I love mixing them two together just to really help to kind of counterbalance this where it's a little bit too radiant. This will kind of control it. And I'm just going to sit here and put it on my hand, and we're going to put it all over the face. You guys already know the foundation routine, just like she said in her video. I feel like I don't have to explain it too much, but I also really like the fact that she does go in with a beauty sponge because that's what I use.
To just put this obviously all over the skin. I don't feel like I need to explain to you
so beautiful.
the foundation routine. We all get it. We've all been there. You know, that's very 10 years ago, if you will. But I'm still using the same damn beauty sponge that I've used for like the last 8 years. I still cannot get on the brush game. Like the beauty sponge is just, it's my way. So
again, same. I cannot get into the brush at all. I don't know how people do. I can't. I wish I could. But there's just something about a beauty sponge that I am just obsessed with. I'm actually using the same sponge that she used. Not the exact same one. But hers looks so much nicer. Mine, I think, is due to be thrown out because it has been well loved. But it's time for me to switch it over to another Morphe sponge. I have actually quite a few of these Morphe sponges because they really are fantastic. They're super freaking affordable, and I just really do enjoy them. I have to kind of move my mirror closer so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so now that that's laid down, what are we doing next, Jaclyn?
I'm gonna do this all over the face and then throw on my concealer. Okay, so I actually just finished my third bottle of my concealer, and that was louder than I expected, but I am now having to open up. This is literally my fourth bottle of my concealer that I am going through. So I'm using shade Light Medium Yellow as always. And then I'm
using shade Fair Neutral.
Line
okay,
there,
so she just does line there,
and there.
There.
Blend that out, and then if I decide I want more, of course I'll go
There.
back in and apply more.
There.
But typically, this is all I need. So I will just blend that out, and then as I'm blending it out, I'm also going to bring it up on my eyelid. That's just me.
Okay,
Not
bring
a
on her
ton,
eyelid.
but just enough to cover up the veins. Just bringing that up there like that. I've seen a lot of people say that this concealer dries down super fast.
Yeah, it does on me.
And obviously, like, I've seen the TikToks and I can see it happening. It's not like they're lying. And I'm wondering if it's because of the fact that I keep my skin so hydrated before I apply. Like, my skin always has moisturizer. I always make sure that I use my hydrating under eye primer. So I'm wondering.
I don't know. I mean, this was definitely when I first started using this concealer, it definitely was drying down on me rather quickly. But right now, I'm not having difficulty blending it at all. You guys can see for yourself that I wasn't really having any difficulty. So that was actually really easy to lay down. There was no blending issues whatsoever. I was actually going to use her eye base today, but since she used that as concealer, I'm literally going to follow the exact same step that she does, just so I can make sure that I can try to recreate her makeup as best as possible. Okay, Jaclyn, so what are we doing next?
That's why I never experienced that, because it does not dry down on me. Like, it does, but not that fast. Like, I have like 60 seconds to blend out, where other people are like, oh my God, it dries down in 5 seconds. So it might be that factor. I'm gonna take that same shade. I'm gonna bring it down my nose. I like a lot of coverage
she's doing on her
my
nose. Okay, so she's doing.
I feel like, it's not that I
down
have
her
texture on
nose?
my nose. I just feel like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if you get close to me, you can just see, like, not bumps, not hair follicles, but I don't know, skin, just normal ass skin. I don't know what it is, but I like extra coverage on my nose. So sometimes I will do like 2 or 3 layers of concealer.
Okay, so I forget that how fast she moves when she's doing her makeup tutorials. I literally forgot how fast she can move, because she can do her makeup so fast. And I know like a lot of it probably has to do with editing, but I'm just like over here just like racing for the clock, like, oh my god, Jaclyn, slow down. I'm trying to recreate your makeup look and you're moving kind of fast. I have not concealed my forehead in so long. This has been such a hot minute since I've done this step. So I don't really know if it's done much to make my foundation look any different, but we're going for it.
On my nose because that's just me. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my under eye brightening and setting palette right here. I'm gonna use the shade Light Banana, which is this one right here. This is my go-to shade. I'm just gonna pick it up on that same.
Okay, so for her, she goes in with the Light Banana shade. Now, this is my absolutely like ride or die product with Jaclyn Cosmetics. I cannot get enough of this product. It is so damn good. I actually hit pan on 2 shades. So I go in the shade Peach and Almond, and I actually just mix the 2 shades together. It is absolutely freaking fantastic. I talk about how it is like such an underrated shade, and these are just truly incredible. I literally cannot go anywhere without this under eye brightening palette. I've been wearing it non-stop for over a year now, and it is just so good that I'm actually gonna have to re-up. And even though I haven't really used the bottom 2 shades, she does. There's just something about this 2 shades that I can't get enough of. It is just so damn good, and I have talked about that for so long. So anyone who like follows me, if you guys go follow me on Instagram, which you guys totally should, you guys will see that since I've been trying out this product, I have been linking it nonstop in my video descriptions and my IG posts, because it just is such a beautiful under eye brightening palette. I cannot get enough of it, and that says a lot when I hit pan, because I never hit pan on any of my products. So that is just it is literally chef's kiss. And I just got that dirty. Gross. But she uses a sponge. I use a brush. I just like the brush application more. Oh, she kissed it too! I didn't even know she kissed it too. Holy shit, Jaclyn, we just win!
Loose setting powder. This is new to my brand. This was a collaboration that me and my mom did. You guys, if you know, you know. I have not seen not one negative review on this powder. It is so beautiful.
Oh, Jaclyn, I am so sorry, but in my video when I reviewed your Dear Mom collection, I actually don't like the setting powder. I know. I feel like I'm one of the few people out there who don't like the setting powder, and I feel like there's some sort of lumosity to it. She said it's supposed to sheer itself out. It's supposed to just look like skin on top of your, like, it's supposed to look just like super sheer, give you skin-like finish. I find that there's just a little bit, like tiniest bit of lumosity to it, and I'm very oily, so the last thing that I want to have on my face is anything luminous like that, because it's going to accentuate my oil. It did in that video. I'm sad to say that I feel like I am one of those people who did give it a negative review in my video, but I was very nice about it. I just said that this product is great for those who have normal to dry skin, but if you have really oily skin, this might not be the product for you, because it's not the product for me. But we're going to use it today. We're going to use it today because Jaclyn uses it in her video, and I gotta get it to come out. I am using the shade Sheer Fair, and she actually uses a sponge. I used a brush in mine, but we're gonna try going with it with like a sponge.
Here on YouTube, since I haven't done a makeup tutorial in a long time.
Okay, so she takes it.
I will sometimes use my sponge, or I will use like a big fluffy brush, which I don't even have around me right now.
We're gonna go with the sponge today.
Whatever your vibe is, but this is just like the creamiest, smoothest powder, and when your face is set, it just looks like skin. It leaves a little bit of that dewiness. It's not gonna mattify you, but it's not gonna add any shimmer or any sparkle. And the beautiful thing about—
see, she just said it right there. It's not gonna mattify you, and that's what I need. I need mattifying. So it's not like, you know, her fault. The product's not bad. It just doesn't work for me because I am so oily. So this product just doesn't work for me, but we're gonna quickly go ahead and set the entire face with it, because that is what she does in her video, and I just want to make sure that I'm able to replicate the makeup as best as possible. I just really wish that she was able to create something that I can use. I mean, it like looks really pretty. Like right here when I look at it, it does look really pretty. I also look so damn pale. I think it's just throwing me off. My eyebrows and my eyes are not done, so it's like really throwing me off. But like when I look at it right here, it does look really beautiful. But man, can I see that glow? I can see that lumosity a little bit, and I'm just like, no. Okay, so I'm gonna skip this part because I obviously don't have her brand new pressed bronzer, but I actually am gonna go in with her bronzer. I'm gonna go in with her bronzer blush duo. This is going to be in the shade Warm Flush and Golden Goddess. So we're gonna take it on my Lunar Beauty brush right here. This is the Lunar Beauty brush. I don't know what this is called, but it's just my Lunar Beauty brush. We're going to take it and we're just going to lightly just place that right here in the cheek area. Now, the fact that she said that her bronzer smells like coffee but with toffee nut You guys, the way that I smiled so hard because one, I'm a coffee addict. I love coffee. But two, my Starbucks order is literally an iced grande triple toffee nut latte with soy milk. That is my go-to Starbucks order. It's what I get at Starbucks. And so the fact that she said there's like toffee nut in it, I was like, oh, Jaclyn, don't be teasing me with a good time. And she said that you could like almost taste it. Y'all, I can't guarantee that if I can't guarantee that I might not taste it. You guys know that I have like this weird habit of like tasting makeup. Well, you know, if they make makeup scented like freaking peppermint or chocolate or candy, it's tempting. I forgot like how beautiful this bronzer is. I have been using the Lunar Beauty Outer Dimension bronzer for quite some time, so I actually forgot like how gorgeous this bronzer truly is. I only have 3 or 4 shades of the bronzer stuff. I literally, if you guys can't tell, I obviously have a subscription with Jaclyn Cosmetics, so I own so many Jaclyn Cosmetics products. I mean, there's some that I don't own. Like, I obviously don't own every single bronzer shade because I don't need to own every single bronzer shade. I don't own like every single highlighter that doesn't necessarily apply to my skin tone, but I pretty much have everything that I can have because I'm obviously obsessed, clearly. I mean, clearly. Clearly I'm doing a video on it, so. This is just so damn beautiful. I forgot how gorgeous this is. Okay, so she's gonna bake. So she goes in with the Brightening Light Banana. So that's what we're gonna go in with today is the Brightening Light Banana to bake. I don't bake. Like ever. I probably should bake, but I don't bake. So we're just gonna follow her exact steps.
Translucent powder or baking powder right now. I'm complete out of everything except my brightening powder. So I'm going in with my loose brightening powder and this is, yeah, Brightening Light Banana. And I'm gonna just use this to bake right under here. I don't always do this, but I do feel like it really makes a big difference for my makeup personally at the end. So why not? Somebody left a comment, I forgot where it was, on like what social media outlet, like a week ago, and they were like, oh my God, I can't believe that she still bakes. Who's gonna tell her that that's so dated? She's so chuggy. And I was like, that's the best that you've got. Like out of all the ups I've made on social media, you're really gonna come for me.
We are baking, Jaclyn, we're baking.
Okay, I am gonna just contour my nose really quickly. This is a step that I absolutely
Okay, so she's contouring her nose, so I don't have that brush, so I'm gonna use just this brush right here to contour my nose the same way that she does. So I'm just gonna
I haven't heard anyone talk about that brand in so long.
Follow her steps.
Like this. Like Morphe has the exact same one, and I kind of just like flip-flop back and forth which one I grab. When it comes to me contouring my nose, I am so sloppy. Like I literally do 2 harsh lines and then I blend it out like crazy to the point that I basically just have like a brown nose. Get it? Brown nose there. Okay, seriously. So I just blend it out like crazy and then...
Okay. What's the next step, Jaclyn?
Perfect. But it's just like kind of like the lazy girl way of contouring because I just don't have time.
Same.
That's a lie. I do have the time.
I'm just lazy. Yep,
same. I can't get over how much fun I'm having. Like I'm serious. I'm having so much fun.
Yay, me too. Hanging out, besties.
I don't know why.
Yeah, me too. I wish you like. I wish you'd do more of these. These are fun.
I got wrapped up
okay,
in
Jaclyn.
Like, the lipstick situation for so long. I lost so much confidence.
I still have her lipsticks. I love them. They're sitting right here on my desk.
For me, victim. And then TikTok blew up and everyone's on there now and not on YouTube. But God, there's just something so relaxing and just like pure about YouTube. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's just me, but that's just how I feel. And I'm just so happy to be here right now, as corny as that sounds. I really am. I know I've told this story before, but when Jordan and I first started dating, I would not let him see me when I was doing my makeup, like at all. Like I would go into my room and I'd be like, okay, be back in an hour. And it would be like a full transformation. And I remember one time, I forgot what he needed, but he was like, hey, can I come in? And I looked like this and I was in a full panic. I was like, no! Like I was so scared.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I look like that chick from White Chicks when he was like, hey, do you have a little extra of that white stuff? Like I feel like I look like that right now because I don't ever bake. I probably should because I have really oily skin. All right, Jaclyn, what's our next step?
Like this and be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Crazy how times change. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm going to use the I'm sorry, this is not Anastasia. This is the... All
right, so she's gonna do her eyebrows off camera. So I'm gonna go do my eyebrows really fast off camera. I'm actually gonna go in with my Benefit Precisely My Brow. I'm also gonna go in with the Benefit the pomade right here, and then I'm gonna set it with the Benefit Give Me Brow. So I will be right on back. Okay, so now that the brows are done, they're a little intense, I feel like, but you know, it is what it is. They're going to be a little intense because, well, they just are. All right, Jaclyn, what's our next step?
Are done. Finally, things are coming together. I have my entire base done. Now I can focus on my eyes and my lids. So for my eyes today, of course, I'm gonna be going in with the Dear Mom palette right here. This is still on JaclynCosmetics.com, also in Morphe stores. But the Luxe Legacy palette, which is the exact same shades as this, is available at Ulta and Ulta.com.
Okay.
This is just the limited edition packaging, but either one, it's the same thing. I just always have to make sure that you guys are aware of that. So first things first, I'm gonna dip into the shade Farm Girl. Here. I'm gonna use that as my transition shade. So I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to put that in this outer corner up towards the brow.
Okay, so she's putting on the outer corner up towards the brow. I do my makeup so differently from her, but we're gonna try to follow that today to see how well I can follow her tutorial. Now, I actually just recently did a look using this palette, but I actually went in with the shade Rachy, and I mix it with Farm Girl, and then I also put the shade Apple Pie, French Silk, and Thankful all over the lid. It's a really beautiful look. I'll show a picture right here. I'm obsessed with it. It's gonna be like my go-to like neutral eye look if I want like actual like nude shades. Very gorgeous look. It took me like less than 5 minutes to create. So it's kind of funny that we're doing something very similar like that today, but we're gonna just sit here and just follow the steps. I'm gonna take the shade Farm Girl and just kind of like just putting it right out here. She's not really bringing it too much inward. It's just so weird because I always start on the inward and work my way outward, but we're going to try to recreate this look today. I am using my E33 brush from Bling Brushes. This is my brush set that I created, Bling Brushes. You guys can use code Allie to save you guys 10% off your purchase, and I think there's a sale going on right now. I could be wrong, but I think they're doing a sale right now. Okay, now let's lay down. What's the next step?
Go in with the shade Pudding Girl right here. I'm just gonna put that over top of what we just did right over here, just to deepen and warm it up.
Okay, deepen and stamp it and warm it up. Okay.
Like this.
All right, so we're gonna take that and we're gonna deepen and we're gonna stamp it up. So we're gonna kind of stamp it right here. We're gonna stamp it right here, and then I'm gonna take what's ever left and kind of blend that into that shade. I think that's what she's doing. I think I'm doing it. I can't tell.
Okay, so now I'm gonna mix two shades to create my lid color. I'm gonna mix Painty Butter and Biscuit because I wanna have kind of like a skin tone like shade on my lid. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of both back and forth. Okay, I'm gonna take this.
All right, so she uses a flat brush. I need another flat brush because this one's a little dirty. You know what? We can still make it work. So okay, so she shades. Well, thanks, Koa. She takes Painty Butter and Biscuit and she just mixes those two together to put like right here in the inner corner to bring out the nudiness of the eye. I'm trying to say matte, but I'm obviously failing at saying matte. So we're gonna go ahead and start to do this right here. We're gonna follow her steps. We're gonna just start to stamp this in. I'm using the same brush I used just a minute ago, but I did clean it off on color switch. I'm just gonna stamp it right here. You know what's so funny is that I actually followed a routine very similar to this on her original like Jaclyn Hill palette. There's like a white shade she uses to create something very, very similar to this look right here. So we're gonna stamp this in. Okay, I think I did it. Okay, what did she do next? What are we doing next, Jaclyn?
Biscuit by itself now, completely alone. You can take Biscuit or Honey. Either of these two shades right there will work.
Take Biscuit.
And use that on its own to give extra brightness. And then I'm going to
she puts it right in the inner corner.
On the inner corner specifically, kind of like up in this area. That way we're going
up in this area.
The highlighted matte look to the skin tone to the outer eye. It's just going to kind of, especially since all matte, give like a very natural-esque, like just very almost like a contoured eye look. We're not going for like dramatic shadow or anything like that, obviously. Now I'm gonna take the shade Bad Mousy right here.
Hold on. All right, so we're gonna take it and she said bring that little upward to get that nice little brightness. Okay, so then she goes into the shade Brown Mousy, and she does it on a flat liner brush. This is where I actually learned my technique from her because I actually suck. I suck at liquid liners. So this is like how I literally line my upper lid if I want to blend it with my false lashes. I literally take it and I just stamp it right up here. And I learned this technique from her when she did like her foxy eye look. Like she taught me in that video how to use this technique to line your upper lid.
Go in with my accent light highlighter in the shade Iced. I am so excited, you guys. If you follow me on my Instagram, then you probably would have seen me announce this along with my brand announcement, but Ulta actually chose my brand, Jaclyn Cosmetics, to be a part of their Summer Obsessions, which is so incredible. You get 3 times the points when shopping through Summer Obsessions, and they chose my accent light highlighter right here, which is my baked
My
highlight
favorite
formula,
highlighter
and
from
they chose it in
Jaclyn
the top
Cosmetics
4
is the shade
seller
Iced.
shades, which means that this product is in every single Ulta store.
Yes,
in the world, which is
queen.
so
Woo! I'm so excited for
crazy,
her.
guys. It's such a big opportunity for my brand.
Love this
It's
shade.
so amazing.
So
to
damn
see,
good.
like, that, I don't know, that people actually enjoy my products. It never gets old, and I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a tiny little brush and just gently highlight the brow. You can see this highlight does not play games. I know it's one of our top sellers. A ton of people already know,
So
already
good.
own, but still, if you don't know, now you know.
Yep.
That highlight is so good. What the frick? Okay, I'm going to curl my lashes and then, shit, where did my stuff go?
I'm gonna go and do the same thing. I'm gonna go curl my lashes and pop on some false lashes. I'm so sorry. I'm actually surprised at how easy this is. I wasn't exactly sure how difficult this was going to be, at least for me, because years ago when I would follow her routine all the time, I struggled so hardcore, but I'm actually finding this to be quite easy, so that gets me really excited. So let me go and throw on my false lashes and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so now that the mascara and lashes are on, I am wearing my D-Star lashes in the style Jaclyn, surprisingly enough. This brand makes me so sad because they actually went out of business, I believe. I haven't seen them selling any new lashes, haven't heard anyone about them. I think they did close down, which really sucks because I really do love D-Star lashes. I'm gonna need Jaclyn Cosmetics raw lashes. They need raw lashes and brushes. Like I'm gonna need that. Okay, so now that's on, let's see what the next step in the routine is.
In with the same shade, Farm Girl, and I'm gonna put that all over my lower lash line. I'm just using any sort of pencil brush or fluffy brush. This is the one I always use.
Okay, so she's using Farm Girl, so let's use Farm Girl.
I just always grab this with my lower lash line, and then I'm just gonna run that back and forth, blending it down a little bit. I personally don't like it when my lower lash line is like super tight on my waterline. I think it makes my eyes look very closed. So I always blend like that first kind of soft shade down, and then I put the darker shade super tight on the lower lash line.
Okay, so hold on, Jaclyn, hold on. Okay, so she's taking her bronzer and she's also mixing it underneath. So we're gonna do a little bit of bronzer and we're going to just mix it underneath. Again, I'm going in with the Warm Goddess, the Golden Goddess, and the Warm Flush palette from Jaclyn Cosmetics, because like I said, I don't have her newest collection because it hasn't launched yet. And to answer your guys' question, I don't know if I'm getting it in PR. I doubt it because I haven't heard anything, so I doubt it. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, it's been so long since I've baked like this. Holy crap. I actually forgot that I was baking, not going to lie. Oh my gosh, I just gotta make sure there's no like harsh lines. Although I feel like my bronzer did kind of disappear. I could be wrong, but I feel like I kind of disappeared just a tad. So she's going in with another brightening palette. So this one is the... Wow, she hit pan on that one like crazy. Okay, so she went with another under eye brightening palette. This is the light one. This one has the shade like lilac, coconut, honey, and almond right here. That's what she's going into.
Obviously, but I'm gonna go in with the shade Lilac right here, and maybe a little bit of Coconut right here. And this to me is like one of those like final touches that I have to do. So I'll pick those up with a small brush, and then I'm going to bring it down like this on the under eye. You just gotta wait for it, okay? Then picking up a brush like this right here. This is a Makeup by Ariel brush again. And then I'm going to just stamp that, bring it down along the side of the nose, stamping it underneath the eye. And this is just like that finishing touch that's gonna give that under eye just flawlessness. But again, we are...
Oh, hold on, okay. All right, so I'm gonna have to kind of like repeat that. So she does the mix of the two, and then she just kind of brings it down the bridge of the nose to give it that like flawlessness. Jaclyn, what is our next step? Wow, we haven't even done blush yet. We haven't even done blush yet.
I'm gonna pick up my Rouge Romance right here, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Pretty Posh, which is just this nice, soft, matte pink. And I'm gonna put this just lightly. I don't wanna get too blushy today, but right underneath the eye, kind of back towards the temple and around. Now I'm gonna take some white eyeliner.
Okay, Jaclyn, hold up. Jaclyn, you're going a little bit too fast. You know what's so funny is I don't use this palette nearly as much as her other one. I'm obsessed with the Romance Affair palette. That is my absolute favorite. There's 2 shades in here. There's 2 shades in there that I use religiously, but this is actually a really, really pretty color. Okay, now that that's on, she's going in with a white liner. So I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop white liner right here. I'm going to quickly line my under eyes. She doesn't do it too heavily intense, but I like to have a really bright under eye. So I'm going to go ahead and line mine really intense because I don't mind. Okay, now that the white liner and mascara are done, what are the next steps?
Okay, so before I do mascara on my lower lash line, I'm going to set my face. I'm going to go in with my setting spray that I created with my mom. What's so funny is
Oh, that was really intense.
Created this, I actually didn't love it because I was like, I don't need to make a setting spray.
It smells like a spa. It literally does smell like a spa.
That's not my issue. And my mom was like, well, I need to make a setting spray that makes it last all day and all night because her makeup fades and it just kind of like disappears on her skin throughout the day. I ended up loving the setting spray, and now it's one of my favorites because not only does it make your makeup last, but it makes your skin look so healthy and glowy, but it's not a dewy setting spray. It just makes everything look very natural. Okay, so now that my face is set and I use a setting spray, I'm now gonna go in with my new putty highlight. This is in the shade Skylight right here. This is coming out in 4 beautiful shades. You can see.
Okay, so I obviously don't have that one, but I do have the one that she came out with last year. This is called Glazed Out. This is another putty highlighter. This is absolutely gorgeous. She released it last year for her summer bronze collection. Let me just show you guys. Like, do you guys see? Like, look at how gorgeous this is. This is absolutely gorgeous. So she's gonna walk us through this. So she's going to show me how she uses it today, but I'm going to use this one because it's like the similar, I'm assuming it's the same formula.
Always setting your makeup first. You use a powder before you go in with this because this is truly a putty. It is a glaze. It is
gorgeous.
Wet. It's going to give you that wet effect. It's not technically a cream, but it sure damn well feels like one. So I'm going to highlight my nose with this. I'm going to do a little tiny dot right there.
Little tiny dot.
And then I'm going to do a little line down the center. It's so subtle, it just kind of looks like almost like you're glistening a little bit, like out in the sun. So let me show you how I apply it on my cheeks. So I'm gonna take just a synthetic brush right here. I'm gonna dab a little bit.
I'm gonna use my flat fan brush.
And then what I will do is just
gonna tap it.
Pat this on. And it's literally, first of all, it's like blinding.
Yes,
but
it is.
It, honest to God, it looks like almost like you're sweaty, if that makes sense. Not oily, but it's just so
gorgeous.
Perfect for summer. It is just like the yummiest, most like glazed donut vibe. Like,
oh my God, yes, it is, Jaclyn.
First of all, my hair right there is in the way, but
this makes me like so horny. I love it.
Over here, I mean, dear Lord. I never highlight my cheeks anymore just because I don't want to emphasize them, but I'm going to.
I'm not gonna highlight my cheeks because I'm not gonna highlight my cheeks. But let me tell you,
again, to give like that
this just is
summer look of like
so stunning.
Now for lips,
so pretty.
I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite combos ever. I'm actually opening up new ones because I am.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause it right here because I have said this. I recently just did a video on Instagram and on TikTok where I showed you guys my favorite Jaclyn Hill. I showed you guys my favorite Jaclyn Cosmetics lip combos. So I love, my favorite lip combo is taking the shade Toasty, followed by the shade Be Bold, followed by the shade Gratitude, and then Oh Hi. And that is my favorite go-to lip combo. But during the fall season, I just take away the Oh Hi, but I still go with Be Bold, Toasty, and Gratitude. It's a beautiful, beautiful fall lip. I swear to God, she's talked about her lip liners in this video, and let me tell you, this product right here is completely underrated.
And since I put on that lip moisturizer, at this point it's been like 2 hours because I've been filming for so long.
Yeah, same.
Distracted by the dogs.
Same.
Since I put that on, my lips are nice and moisturized right now, so this is gonna glide on even better than normal. Hold on, let me get that foundation off. These lip liners are another product by my brand that I've never seen a negative review on, ever. Like, I love these liners so much. I think that they are one of the best things that I've created, and they're one of the best liners.
Like, seriously, I have to say that these are the most underrated product from Jaclyn Cosmetics. They are my absolute favorite product in the entire world. If I were going to be stranded on a desert island, I would want to have this with me. It's truly freaking incredible. It's so creamy and buttery the way it glides on. It lasts all day. It's fantastic. My favorite shade is the shade Bourbon, which is the one that I have right here. This is my ride or die. I wear this with every single lip I wear. Doesn't matter what I'm wearing. Sometimes I even use this with a red lip just to get my lip line going. But seriously, I use this with Lunar Beauty. I use this with Laura Lee Los Angeles. I use this with Jaclyn Cosmetics. I use it with every single lip product I have because this is my favorite color, and it's absolutely truly incredible. But in today's video, she actually uses the shade Praline, and it's so funny because I have every single one of Jaclyn Cosmetics lip liners. I have 3 of the 4 lip oils that she came out with, but she's launching 10, so I'm so excited because I get to catch up. And I also, guys, have literally, it took me a minute to find the shade, I have every single one of Jaclyn Cosmetics like liquid lips. I have the like other liquid lips she had with her mom. I have all of her glosses, her lip stains. I own every single product from Jaclyn Cosmetics in terms of lips. I have every single one. So for this lip look, she uses the shade Praline, and I'm going to go ahead and just quickly line my lips with it. And then we're going to go in with the shade Be Brave, followed by lip oil. So let's go ahead and line the lip. Okay, so here's the shade Praline all over my lip. I do slightly overdraw my lips just because I want to have a little bit of a bigger pout, and my lips are a little small, so I do slightly overline my lips. So she goes in with the shade Be Brave, which she said is her favorite liquid lip of all time. My favorite personally is the shade Gratitude. This is my favorite lip from Jaclyn Cosmetics. It is that perfect brown for the fall season. It can mix and match on so many of the other shades that she has in her collection. It's beautiful all on its own. It's fucking beautiful. I love it so much. But we're gonna go in the shade Be Brave today. She said that this is now back in stock at Ulta. It's the only one that is actually in stock. Everywhere else is sold out. So let's go ahead and fill this in. It's actually a really pretty combination, I'm not gonna lie. Although it looks a little different on her, but I think everybody's like own lip color does affect like how the actual like lip is gonna look on you.
So excited that we are coming out with 10 of these, you guys. We came out with 4 of them last summer. You guys sold them out, and it was the #1 requested thing.
They're
to bring
fantastic.
these back and to make more shades. And so immediately me and my team jumped on it because obviously seeing that demand, we're like, say less. So many beautiful shades. They are so silky. They make your lips look wet. Very similar to the highlight, the putty hat in this collection. It's just very much a wet moment this summer, okay? I'm gonna go in with the shade Petal Drip. I'm kind of feeling like this.
So I obviously don't have the shade, so I'm gonna go in the shade Candy Drip right here because she says she's feeling a pink moment. So we're gonna take this light pink one and we're gonna put this all over the lip.
It's so much yes. Like, look at that. Sexuality. Okay. We did come out with all 4 of the same shades that we launched last year.
I actually think this is a really good color to match this lip combo.
6, bitch. I mean, you know me. You know me.
All right, guys, and this is the final look. So what are my thoughts on this? One, I think this is absolutely beautiful. Now, this necessarily wouldn't have been the lip combo I would have gone for. I would have gone for the one that I like to create myself with the Toasty, Be Bold, Gratitude, and Oh Hi with a clear gloss right on top to like be my perfect combo. But I will say this is absolutely beautiful. I do feel very, very beautiful. I feel very luminous. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel very, very luminous. I love the eye look. The eye look was so easy to do. It took little to no effort, and I was surprised at how gorgeous this is. I really am feeling it. I love like the combination I did with like the face. I forgot how good her bronzers are because like I said, I've been using the Lunar Beauty Outer Dimension one. So I forgot how good this bronzer actually is. It's very, very beautiful. I love the highlighter. I really am enjoying her eyeshadow palette right here. I actually did have a discount code temporarily for the Mother's Day weekend where I gave you guys where my code gave you guys 15% off this palette. But I actually really am enjoying this palette. I've been using it several times now to create neutral eye looks, and I really have been enjoying it. I'm actually quite impressed because you guys know I'm such a color whore, not too much of a neutral bitch, but I've been really loving it lately. And right now I feel very, very beautiful. I really love how this look came out, and now like I'm so excited for her newest collection. I'm not gonna go crazy. Well, I say that, but I'll probably end up buying a lot. Knowing me, I'll buy a lot. But I will say I am so excited for the collection because it looks absolutely beautiful. I love the fact that she doesn't even have herself on the collection. She has these gorgeous models. But you know, it'd be really cool though. It'd be really cool if she put like subscribers like on her box wearing her makeup. I think that'd be like so freaking sick. But yeah, this was actually really, really easy to follow. It took a lot longer than I expected because like the video isn't that long. But then I also have to realize that it does take a long time to film a YouTube video. I've probably been doing this makeup look now for for 2 hours. That's how long it's been taking me to do this, because I was trying to make it as precise and as beautiful as possible, but I feel really, really beautiful. The only thing I would do differently is I wouldn't use that setting powder, because I would definitely be using mattifying setting powders, because I'm super, super oily. So I can already see myself shining and glowy, which is great for her because she loves having like a dewy, glowy look. Not so much for me because I'm very, very oily. So I'm going to be looking really oily here in like 2 hours. But I do think it looks really beautiful overall. I'm really excited. I'm definitely going to keep recreating this look, but like with my own little spin on it to make it more towards my, to make it more suitable for my skin type. But yeah, I feel absolutely beautiful. So Jaclyn Hill, thank you so much for creating such a beautiful, beautiful makeup look to follow. It's so good to see you doing a makeup look again. I cannot wait to see you create more. I'll make sure I link all the products that I use down below along with her video, so you guys can follow the steps and follow along, and if you guys want to recreate this yourself. And yeah, I haven't done one of these videos in so long. It was so nice. I don't count the one that I recreated by like reacting to like my horrible makeup looks, but it's been nice. It's like to sit down and recreate someone else's, and I feel very beautiful. So yeah, guys, that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 4 to 5 videos a week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for Delight, where you guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, a huge thank you goes to all these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribe, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.